I'm Sherie Tengbergen from the watercolorgourmet.com here at the Art and Culture Center in Hollywood, Florida. In this clip, I'm going to give you some tips on watercolor painting techniques. You will need paper, you will need brushes, you will need a bowl of water, you will need watercolor paints. Now you see here that this is a value scale, that's what it's called, where I've started with watercolor paint really thick, and I've actually added a little bit of water to it to get lighter values. This adds so much control to what your watercolors look like. And to do that, you take watercolor and you paint your first square with really dark watercolor, hardly any water with your brush. And then you keep dipping just once, painting your next square, dipping again, painting your next square, and your color will get lighter and lighter. That's the first tip. I can get sometimes 8 or 10 colors out of one tube of paint. The next thing I want to tell you about is that there's two different ways really to paint watercolors. You can do what's called dry on dry. That means you have hardly any water in your brush and you're painting on your paper, which is dry, and you are creating your shapes with a very dry brush and a very dry paint. Or you can do what we call wet on wet, which is another technique, where you wet your paper first, and then when you take your brush with your paint and you dip it in water and you paint it here, all of a sudden your paint spreads. You lose quite a bit of control this way, but that's one of the greatest ways to get fluid look to your watercolors. This is Sherie Tengbergen. Thanks for watching.